Yo, welcome to the party. Hello, Makadini Salibonani. My name is Tongayi, and you're listening to ZimExcellence, a weekly celebration of Zimbabwe's changemakers and trailblazers. So here's the secret, y'all. Zimbabweans are actually dope AF, and it's just time that we recognize it. So grab yourself a plate of sadza and grab that stony ginger beer, and let the party begin. Hello and welcome to another episode of ZimExcellence. In case you missed it, this is a special bonus series that I am doing to celebrate and also help promote the short film Arise. In case you missed the previous episodes in this series, so far I have shared my thoughts on the film making its world premiere and history as the first ever Zimbabwean film to debut at Tribeca Film Festival, clap, 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 as well as what audience members thought about the film itself. Today, I am sharing my bite-sized interview with Tobias Mupfuti, who is both the executive producer and the inspiration behind the film. Tobias is the head boxing coach at Victoria Falls Boxing Academy and children's home near where the film is set. Okay, now I'm going to read a little bit from the official website of the academy. Tobias Mupfuti, once a vulnerable child abandoned by his parents, found himself navigating the perilous streets of Zimbabwe. In a world where safety was fleeting and basic needs were a daily battle, Tobias learned the harsh realities of survival. Each day brought new challenges, finding shelter, securing food, and striving for dignity in a world fraught with danger. Yet, within this struggle, a fire ignited in him, a passion for boxing that became both an escape and a sanctuary. The ring, with its demands and discipline, mirrored his life's relentless fight. Each punch he threw was not just a blow against an opponent. It was a testament to his tenacity and an embodiment of his journey from the streets to success. His natural talent and unwavering dedication led him to become a revered boxing coach and the proud founder and head coach of the Victoria Falls Boxing Academy and Children's Home. But even as he achieved success, the shadows of his past lingered, reminding him of the countless children who still faced the struggles he once did. This connection to his own history fueled his desire to make a difference. Today, Tobias and his wife Shuai have transformed their love for boxing into a beacon of hope for the orphan children of Victoria Falls. With limited resources, they open their hearts and home, welcoming these children as if they were their own. Each child is embraced with warmth, care, and the promise of a brighter future. Okay, so the Academy is also dedicated to empowering youth through the transformative art of boxing. They provide a safe haven for disadvantaged children, nurturing their talents while instilling discipline and fostering a strong sense of community. While the Children's Home offers shelter, education, and hope, ensuring that every child has the opportunity to thrive. As per their website, they state, "We believe in the power of sport to change lives, and we strive to create a positive impact, one punch at a time. Join us in making a difference and helping the next generation reach their full potential." For anyone who would like to know more, I'll be sure to leave details in the show notes. Before I cue up the audio, I would also like y'all to keep in mind that this quick soundbite was recorded outside a busy street in New York City, Lower Manhattan, Tribeca. My button mics do have voice cancellation, but I was not able to do a proper sound test. Anyway, without a further ado, here he is, the man of the moment, Tobias Mupfuti. Here with Mr. Tobias Mupfuti, who is executive producer of the film Rise, and also the story was inspired by you. How are you feeling after today's screening?
I'm very, very happy, because where I came from, some of my friends, they are no more. It wasn't easy. I survived. I'm here, living in the street, having no support, even from the family members, who are doing well, but, they chase you out, you are trying to get there and learn one, two, but they chase you out. So it was not easy. I was in the street, suffering. But yeah, I had family members, who were doing well in their lives. But, I just accepted it. Yeah, so I'm happy because when I was trying to tell my story, lots of people were criticizing me, because they were looking at the background, whereby, I'm smelling, I'm poor, But I'm happy today because I met people who listened to my story. Yeah, so I can say, I'm happy. I have, I feel like I have everything because I know that outside there, it's not only me.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is plenty. There's plenty young kids there who are suffering, and through my experience, that's why I'm even helping more kids who are staying at my foundation.
This is the Victoria Falls Boxing
Academy. Yes,
Boxing Academy.
Yeah. So when I see them running in the street, I feel it because I went through the same life. So sometimes even if I don't have anything in my hands, I try to give hope words to them to say, no, it's going to be all right. Yeah.
Look at how far you've come. It's even brought you to New York City at Tribeca Film Festival, one of the top film festivals in the world. And did you know that Tribeca is an Oscar qualifying film festival as well?
When I was researching, I didn't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive. So definitely congratulations to you.
Thank you.
What is your hope for the film, hopefully when it continues to do the festival run and maybe when more people see? What do you want people to take away from it?
I gave this story to Jessie because I met a lot of people, who were coming to me. But, at the end of the day, they were not believing me. And they were criticizing my story. So when I met Jessie, it took us about 2 years discussing. She also asked me the same question. So I told Jessie that I'm not giving you this story because when I started giving story to Jessie, we were seated outside where there is a lot of mosquitoes. So she was strong, and I just thought, I think she knows what she is looking for. I think let me just, few people were just coming to me, rushing. Tobias, can we talk? But this story, it needed me to have more time, not just one meeting. So I explained to Jessie. I said, with this story, I'm giving it to you. I'm trusting you with my story. I want this story to give hope, to teach change. Also, to love one another. Because I feel like when I was looking for help, people, they didn't show love to me. So, that's what I want. I want this movie or story for those who are facing the same challenges maybe that I went through, to at least learn something, and start changing their lives.
Amazing. last question. I just came up with one. What was it like to have Mr. Tongayi Chirisa portray you? Or a fictionalized version of you?
So the first time I heard about Tongayi, I watched his movie in South Africa that he acted when he was in South Africa. So when he came, when Jesse said, I found someone who's going to, to act as you, Tobias, when you are now a coach. I was like, okay, I would love to meet him. So he said, Tongayi Chirisa. So he explained the movie. I said, yes, I saw him on that movie. He said, yeah, that one. So he came over, Tongayi, we met. So they did a small rehearsal. So I was almost crying. Yeah, because he was punching that bag the same way I was doing when I was training in the bush. So I said, yeah, he's the actor. I'm sure he is going to do a great job in our film. Yeah, when Jess said, what do you think? I said, no, he's okay. Yes, let's give him the role. Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me, Tobias.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for coming to the party. Majita tatenda siyabonga. Nah, for real. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of ZimExcellence. If you found value from this episode, please share it with a friend and go ahead and subscribe, rate, and review. If you send me a screenshot of your review, I'll make sure to give you a shout out on future episodes. Feel free to tag us on Instagram at ZimExcellence Podcast. And if you identify as Zimbabwean, I want to hear your story. So go ahead and email zimexcellencepodcast@gmail.com. Till then, have the best week and stay Zim excellent.